In addition to moving panels, you'll also spend a lot of time in Photoshop switching tools. Now, every tool has a keyboard shortcut. For example, the Move tool's keyboard shortcut is V, the Marquee is M, and the Lasso is L. If you don't know the keyboard shortcut for a tool, simply hover on top of the tool and the tooltip will display it. We can see the Move tool is V, the rectangular Marquee tool is M, and the Lasso tool is L. Now, some of the tools have additional tools nested underneath them, and you'll know which tools these are because they'll have a little triangle in the lower right-hand corner. So if I click and hold on the rectangular Marquee tool, I can then see all of the tools that are nested underneath. If I click and hold on the Lasso tool, we can see all of the 3 different Lasso tools. So if I tap M, I quickly go to the Marquee. If I tap V, I go to the Move tool. And if I tap L, I go to the Lasso tool. But what if I want to access one of the nested Lasso tools? Then I can hold down the Shift key and tap the L key, and we will cycle through all of those tools. If you prefer to tap the L key without using the Shift key to move through the different Lasso tools, you can change that in the Preferences. I'll select Photoshop, and then Preferences, and then General. On Windows, you'd go into the Edit menu, Preferences, and then General, and then uncheck the option to use the Shift key for the tool switch. Then you can just simply tap the L key multiple times in order to access those other tools. For now, I'll go ahead and leave this on. You'll also notice that the toolbar is just a single column. If you want to, you can make it a double column by clicking on the 2 triangles here. Honestly, that takes up more space, so I'll set it back to the single column by just clicking on those 2 triangles again. Right underneath the triangles, there's a little grabber bar. The tools don't have to be on the left-hand side. In fact, you can click and drag them to float the toolbar anywhere on this monitor or even on a secondary monitor. You can even dock the tools with your other panels so that all of your tools and panels are in one location. That might save a little bit of time. Instead of having to go all the way to the left side of your monitor to get your tool and then all the way to the right side of the monitor to change something in a panel, all of your options are closer together. For now, we'll reset that by going under the Essentials workspace and then choosing Reset Essentials. I also want to point out that as you select the different tools, you'll get the options for those tools across the top here in the options bar. This is a really great way of saving space because you'll only see the options for the tool that you have selected. Now, don't worry about learning the shortcuts for all of the tools right away. You'll learn the ones that you need, and soon enough, it'll be second nature just to use the shortcut key.